Break it down!
Welcome to tonight's train. The captain will be starting shortly.
Hello there.
Oh my god, if I get this. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're watching from. Happy Saturday, one and all. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the one and only GOAT Geek of all trades. My name is Crazer Cat. And again, hello Avery. Glad you could be here today. Glad to have you back on the channel for, I think, like we've been saying lately. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Excuse me. But if you've never been here before, I am the GOAT Geek of all trades because I dabble in a little bit of everything, all things geeky, gaming, streaming, content creation. I'm a tech guy IRL. Yeah, I work on computers, if you believe that. I'm an anime fan, a Star Trek fan, clearly. Hold on a second. Star Trek fan, all kinds of different things. Test. Okay, still making sure everything looks good. Nope, it did not. Hang tight a second. I just realized something needs to be updated here real quick. Always something that decides. It's got to be just slightly off. Okay, there we go. I'm going to actually... No, I don't want that. Sure. Give me a second. OBS is being a pain in my butt again. Give me a second here. Duplicate. Last week, OBS was being really, really slow. It's a little bit better, but not by much. I'm going to change one thing on you. Media file. I'm sorry, we want picture. We want an image. Not a media file. We need you. Ta-da. I need to stretch. There we go. Sorry it's taking me a hot minute. OBS is just being really, really stupid. Perfect. All right. No, as you guys know, today is a special day. And hopefully you're tuning in not just for the fact that I'm here, not trying to sound vain or cocky or nothing, but I am also, you guys see at the top and the bottom this time, today is Extra Life Game Day. Now, what is that, you're wondering? Well, Extra Life is an organization that allows gamers and streamers to register for free to raise money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital. You get to register, you choose, you select a hospital of your choosing, and you raise money for that hospital throughout the year. Whether you're doing it IRL at like tabletop events or whether it's on streams like ours. My hospital has always, from the very get-go for the last 5 years, been the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa City. This is the one right across the street from Kinnick Stadium where the Iowa Hawkeyes play football. And I think it's a home game this week, if I'm not mistaken, against Wisconsin. So this is the hospital that during Iowa football events, after the first quarter is over, everybody in Kinnick Stadium is invited to look across the street at the hospital at the upper floors, and they wave up to the kids. This is the exact same hospital. Now, we've got a little something special in mind for the kids at UI Stead Family later on this evening. Ugh, I hate ads. Yeah. You got about a minute and a half, Avery. I'm sorry. I should adjust that a little bit there. Minutes of video ads. I want to bump that down. I don't want people to miss out too much. There we go. All right. That should be a little bit better once you're back from ad break, Avery. I'll give it a few minutes because if there's anybody else watching, I don't want them to miss either. I think we got a few other people in here, so. Let me know when y'all are back. I'll be here. I adjusted the ads down so they're not so frequent, hopefully. Apologies in advance. Yeah. Ooh. That is some good pasta. Good pasta. But then again, it's me. You guys know me well enough. You guys should know I'm not there's going to be pasta involved for food. I'm hoping that the ads are done here in the next few seconds. Let me know when the ads are finished up, Avery. Check on. I'm sure the ad should be done by now. That song has been playing the entire time, That was a minute and a quarter, or minute and 25. So we should be back here. So getting back to what I was saying. So, so it is Extra Life Game Day. We are making that push for Extra Life to raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. For me specifically, it's the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital, the one in Iowa City, where if you've watched college football the last few years, you've heard of this hospital, because at the end of the first quarter of Iowa Hawkeye home games, everybody in Kinnick Stadium, but no matter what team you're there to cheer for, or even if you're there to cheer at all, maybe you're a player, maybe you're a coach, a staff member, maybe you're a referee, TV personality, whoever you are, everyone in Kinnick Stadium is invited to turn and look at the hospital right across the street, and they are invited to wave up at the kids. So this is the exact same hospital. We've got something special in mind for them later on this evening during the Mario tournament, so make sure, even if you step away for a bit, make sure that you stop back and and join us for that. I'll give you some details on the Mario tournament here just a little bit. But here's what most of game day today is going to entail. Excuse me. What the heck? Testing. Okay, what's going on here with my mic? That was weird. Anyway, hopefully you guys have been able to hear me okay. But this is what we're doing today. Extra Life Game Day. We're doing all kinds of retro stuff today to raise money for kids. Some of my childhood favorites, like Commando, Dr. Mario, Mega Man 7, Batman, the old NES Batman game. Yeah, going Dark Knight on you. The Game Boy Color Pokemon trading card game, and then we'll top it off at the end of the night, of course, with our weekly Super Mario Bros. 35 Continued Interest Server Tournament. Now, speaking of the tournament, here's what you guys have in store for that. I am the host once again this week. I made sure to have it this week because of game day. So, for those who don't know, the tournaments are 5 rounds. Every round is themed. And the top 5 people every round get points towards a leaderboard. We'll go more into detail on that once we get the tournament started with a little orientation video we have. This week's match order is going to include rounds like new special of the month, and then one I'm bringing back from I believe it was a couple of posting sessions for me ago. Tournament Tuesday, pretty much any world that has the number 2 in it. Then we have a press Y randomizer, the player's choice, where you choose your own level. And then round 5 is going to be extra special because it's tied in with game day. It's going to be coins for kids. Select a ton of tougher levels with some of the more coin heavy worlds mixed in. And we've got now tied in with Extra Life Game Day. We're going to have a special stipulation on tacked onto the end. At least for me, if not everybody else, where involving the number of coins being converted into something towards a donation for Extra Life. So that's what that's what we're going to be doing here today. Test. Maybe it's just Streamlabs being stupid. Yeah, looks like we're good here. I'm honestly starting to consider finding some other software to stream through, because Streamlabs is being a pain in my butt. Don't forget, guys, if you want to just make a straight-up donation today for Extra Life Game Day, you've got the link at the bottom of the screen, extra-life.org/participant/CrazerCat2024. If you're watching this in the playback, because this is actually being double streamed onto YouTube as well, by the way. So if you're watching this from my YouTube channel, whatever year you're watching it in, chances are I'll still be Extra Life streaming. So whatever year that you're watching this in, like let's say you're watching this in 2027, it'll be the same thing, but change 2024 to 2020. Not only that, but we've got up here a special item I want to point out. We've got our our Fourth Wall merch store. There is a special line of... Oh, good. Mom made it home. Ooh. I'll respond to my mom here in a second. We've got a special line of items on my Fourth Wall merch store called the Kids Can't Pause line. Now, this line of merch has been around since I had my Streamlabs merch store. The special twist on that is any items bought from the Kids Can't Pause line of merch, the proceeds I would normally get from that will go straight into my extra. So, you guys, if you want to buy anything from that lineup, not only are you getting some cool merch, but you are supporting kids in the process. So we appreciate you there. So let's get started here. And I'll tell you what, before I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview in terms of the Mario tournament. Here, let's just do this. So I'm going to give you a preview of the Mario tournament, what to expect. If you've never been here before, you've never watched the Mario tournament before, we do have an orientation video that we like to go through. That kind of gives you the overall idea of how things work. So, with that being said, computer, begin tournament orientation video.
Affirmative. Downloading tournament orientation video. Welcome to the SMB35 weekly tournament. Before getting started, we first need to cover how the tournament works. Each tournament consists of 5 rounds. In each round, the top 5 people who last the longest will get points towards the tournament leaderboard. First place will receive 10 points, second place will receive 8 points, third place will receive 6 points, fourth place will receive 4 points, and fifth place will receive 2 points. The player or players in the event of a tie that have the most points after 5 rounds will be declared the winner. This tournament is for fun, no prizes are involved. All skill levels are welcome. Since technology is not perfect, there may be times where the game will experience a comm error. Should that happen, the players will reboot their game sessions, and the host will restart the round. During each round, should Krazer be eliminated, he will continue to spectate the other players. When the game timer turns red and speed up, you will hear the following sound. When the round reaches 5 players or less remaining, you will hear this sound. When the tournament is over, some players may decide to stick around and do 1 or 2 bonus rounds for the fun of it. If you wish to participate, simply stick around after the tournament is over. While there will be weeks when Krazer will be hosting the tournament, during weeks when he isn't, we ask that you be polite and also follow along on the stream for that week's host in order to get any updates that may come up. For more details on how you can participate in this tournament, simply type !SMB35 in the chat. This concludes your orientation. Good luck in the tournament.
So that's basically how the tournament works in a nutshell. Excuse me. So here we go. Now, the screen behind me is currently black because we're going to get ready to start things off here. So again, we're going to be playing all kinds of classic stuff for Extra Life Game Day. You guys can see we've got up here by where my mouse is here on the screen, the details in terms of where we're at right now. We've got $60 and I was shooting for 500. I just basically put a number there. If we can somehow manage 500, that would be awesome, but if we don't, not a big deal. It's not the first time I didn't hit my goal, so now give me a second here. I got to respond to this message. My mother just got home. She had a surgical procedure done yesterday. She wanted to make sure I knew that she was home. She was letting my sister and I know that she made it home. So, but let's go ahead and get things started here. Now, we're going to start off with a couple of, with a lot of the selections for today is going to be old school NES based. We've got one or two games outside of the NES. But I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favorites here. So bear with me a second. I've got quite the collection. I got to scroll a little bit. Any guesses on what we're going to start with? Any guesses at all? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with a certain superhero. Yes, we are starting with old school Batman. I know you're lurking, Avery. Hold on, I want to... I'm just going to make sure... Whoa, I don't want that. Let's just leave it like this. So this is from the 80s Batman movies with Michael Keaton. I used to actually own this. This was one of the games I had. Back when I was a kid. Now, Batman can do obviously more than just punch. With the if you hit the select button, I'm sorry, the start button. You guys can't see. Oh, hold up! I just realized. Should probably hide the. Yeah, I'm gonna. There we go. Might be able to see it a little bit better, but you can kind of see there's a counter for different weapons. That kind of sucked. I was not expecting that. You've got the standard batarangs. You can Also, wall jump on this. This game was actually one of the earliest. This game was actually one of the earliest iterations of wall jumping, if you could believe that. But it basically follows the story from the 80s movie. The Joker's on the loose. The Joker, of course, played by, in the movie, played by Jack Nicholson. Good old Jack Nicholson, yeah. Oh, didn't quite make that. Actually take a shortcut over here. There we go. There we go. For those harder to hit enemies. There we go. Yeah, I had an old NES. Had a whole bunch of games on it. I know I'm gonna need that in a second. Ninja tried to come after you. There we go. Now, there's a trick to this boss here. Dives. There we go. You gotta get him to dive, and then you just spam the hell out of him with with batarangs. Now we're going to the chemical plant. This is the same one that the Joker fell into in the movie. Ironically, I have not seen that movie in years. I remember it. I just haven't watched it in quite some time with Michael Keaton's Batman. Figured we'd go back to this because, well, Michael Keaton came back as Batman recently. You don't want to get hit by those grips there. The plan is we're going to play a little bit of each game, and when I feel like that we've done enough of it, then we'll switch to something else. The next game we'll do after this we'll do some Dr. Mario, which is appropriate considering we're raising money for children's hospitals. So why not go with Dr. Mario? Now, these little item boxes that we're grabbing, B for Batman is basically just like points. Like that. So if we go here, the score is right behind my little advertisement, so I apologize. But we're at 35,500 points. The other one that looks like a little rocket is for item. Now, sometimes you can sneak up on enemies. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to get hit by the power lines there. Sometimes if you hit the jump button in this game just right, you just get these little itty-bitty jumps. I'll show you here because we're going to go straight up here. So you got the regular jump where you get up to like there. And then you got little short jumps. And we're going to need more of those here in a hot minute. Is the boss of this round? No joke. You gotta keep in mind, it's been a long time since I've played this game. I know there's a way for like these areas where you can, while you're falling, you can literally hit, in this case, hit back and do a wall jump. But I am not very good at it. Oh, sorry, I had somebody. Ninja! I'm sorry, I didn't notice you there, bud. Welcome back. Yes, it has been a while. I've been MIA. Had a bit of a unplanned break, we'll say the least. Wound up in a car accident towards the end of September, and basically took a month to get everything straightened out. I know there's supposed to be a guy coming over here. Ah! Well, the good news is it doesn't send us all the way back to the beginning of the level. It's got to be a little bit more careful here. Well, good to have you back. We're live streaming today for Extra Life. Raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We're going to be doing a crap load of hold on a second. I wonder if there's a way. Well, because so let me show you here real quick. So this is what we're doing today. We're doing Extra Life Game Day. All kinds of retro games that I grew up with to raise money for kids, and we're going to top it off with our weekly Super Mario 35 Continued Interest server tournament. I definitely recommend sticking around for that because I've got something special planned during that. So make sure, even if you have to take a break away from me for now, make sure you come back at least during that. That is at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight. And that is in about 8 hours. So I'm going to be here for a while. I might take breaks in between, of course, but still. So yeah. Oh, there we go. we're playing some old school games that I had when I was growing up at one point or another. I didn't have an overly large collection of NES games, but I had my share. I think I had like 6 or 7 games, including the old school Mario Brothers Duck Hunt combo. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's 6 levels to this game total. We're in the middle of level 2. See, that's what I was trying to do earlier. Where you start to fall and then you immediately, like let's say it's a reverse of this. Like, hold on a second. Let's say it's the reverse of this. So, like if I was trying to go this way, I would basically go, let's see if I can get this done right. Like I'm falling, and then I would just wall jump right there. Again, this game was one of the earliest. Damn it. Could have used a heart there, but sure, why not? Oh, it's right here where those guys show up. Yep, right there. Darn it. I hate that area. And we got like a shipping area in the back here, apparently. We might be able to pick up some hearts and whatnot here. I'm just gonna keep punching. Should hopefully drop some parts here soon. Ow! Supposed to give me hearts, not take them. I used to do this all the time. I just stand right here and keep dropping these little... God knows what the hell these things are. Not looking good, guys. Careful, I'm on my... I did not see him coming. Well, we're out of... Well, where it says rest there at the top... Well, what the hell? Oh my god, are you kidding me? What is going on with... Okay. Sorry guys, I'm having a heck of a time here today with my avatar and with technology in general, apparently. Sure. Yeah, God dang it. I'm gonna have to reboot the whole stream. Apparently, my VC face is frozen.